Hi everyone. I had trouble with my camera. I go on and go to start, and I have a black camera. That was so weird. But here I am. Welcome, mermaids. Hi guys, welcome. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you already. Let me have a look. I can't see all the way at the top of the chat. That's how many there are. Kenny, Helen, Emily, Linda, Eva, Wally, Catherine, Deborah, Tara, Renee, Fern, Grammy, Yvette, Kelly, Iselina, and Anna, Linda, Shelley, okay, I'm Cindy. I'm almost to the bottom. Dawn, Bianca, Romy. Oh my gosh, Cassandra, Diane, Emma. I think that's it. Is that it? Hello. If I haven't said hello, hello, and I apologize, but hello. So I'm going to be using the Canson XL watercolor paper today, and I've printed on the smoother side, and we were talking about these yesterday. I really enjoyed. Can't speak again today. I'm really tired. So we'll just get through this one, okay, and then I'll have a week to rest. I'm going to use these today. I was saying how much I really enjoyed using my ink tents the other day, so I thought, why not use another water medium? I haven't actually used these on this paper before, so it's going to be interesting. But we're going to have some fun. Well, I figured, mermaids, they're in the water. Oh, guess what I finished? Wait. That's what I was doing before I got interrupted and had to go live. No, just joking. No, Shadow, no. Just trying to eat my pencils here. I was finding... You're in my way. I really cannot see, my dear. This cat, I tell ya. I finished Nell's image. Let's just shrink it down a little for you. Oh gosh, it comes in so big, high quality, doesn't it? There we go. Not quite. There you go. He's finished. He's done. He is done. I didn't want to put too much in the background because I didn't want to take away from him because he's fabulous. But I just put a little bit of colour over the top of the pan pastel in the background, adding some white for my little water sparkles. But he did finish up awesome. I'm very happy with him. Very happy. So yeah, I think I'm happy with both the images I've got done so far. I was just seeing if I could find Sarah's. Oh, maybe I didn't grab it. Let me just grab Sarah's, and we can have a look at hers finished too. So I got a bit of a theme going on here, and I quite like it. But this one's going to be completely different. So completely different. I'm not going for that dark style this time. All right, I think I have it. I think I have it. Here it is. Oh, that one came up smaller. So weird. Anyway, there we go. There's the other one. So the one on the left was done on blue tone paper. The one on the right was done with the really dark grey paper, and you can see how big a difference that makes. And it also, I didn't get enough time to finish putting extra bubbles and things in on the left, so I think you can see that a little bit there too. But they both came up awesome. Oh dear. All right. So anyway, let's move them away. So I'm pretty sure did Jen come in? Hi Loretta. Hi Nancy. Hi Mona. Hi Sarah. Welcome to all those extras that did come in there. Wait, let me just double check with Jen that we were doing a giveaway today. I think we did. I think we decided that an image of your choice, but man. There she is. I'm just going to chat with her quickly here. I'm going to put that away too. Oh, hi, Alison. Okay, hi, Christy. She'll be back then. Emily's like, wait, are you giving that away? No, I didn't say I was giving that away. I mean, really? Do you really want it? Like, I don't know. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Kenny. Okay, yes, we're going to do a giveaway halfway through today. So awesome. Thank you to Jen. She'll be in a little while. All right, so again, I'm going to be using museums. Beautiful, beautiful pencils. And I haven't used them on this paper. So again, forewarning, it may not work. It may not work. Look at these beautiful colors though. Look at them. And we're going to make this one a little bit brighter than we have the other ones. So we'll give it a go, hey? Linda, no, they're mine. Oh, really? You would? That's so, I don't know. Okay. Grammy started that rumour. Oh, I'm very lucky to have amazing friends who have gifted me with so many awesome products. And it makes things a little easier, I guess, for me to show you guys this. Alright, so let's zoom in. I just want to give big thanks to everybody who has joined in to this massive event. I also want to send love and well wishes to Victoria, who couldn't join in with her live stream because she was unwell, and I'm just sending my prayers and thoughts to her and her family, and I hope that she does get better quickly. We had loads and loads of streamers. We had Michelle, who was a streamer, Michelle Keller. Is that how you say it, or is it Kohler? I've never actually heard anyone else say it. So lovely Michelle was also an artist, and she did a couple of videos. We had Heather from CBC Colouring Book Club. We had Jennifer Zimmermann from Modern Colouring, who also was an artist. Emily Illustrator, who streamed and also did an image for the event, which is awesome. Myself colouring these and helping with the organisation side of it. We had Heather from Colour and Felt. We had Lisa Matrokin, who did loads of stuff. She did 2 intermission tutorials. She did 2 live streams. She did all the video media for the lead up to the event. She did all of the thumbnails for the Facebook stuff. She did a lot. And very grateful for her help and input. She also did 3 images and did extra images as well during that time, because I don't know how she does it. I swear, Lisa, you have ADD and you do it so well. We had Colour and Chat with Sammy. We had Jo Beth's Crafty Cauldron, we had Charlene, the colouring book Nook, we had Monya Gates, Colour My Dreams, who also did a whole heap of images, like a whole heap of images for the event. I don't know how these guys did it. We had Passionista Colorista. I missed yours last night, Isabel. I'm so sorry. But we had also Connie from CB's Colouring and Crafts. We had Colouring with Vicky. And we had Shelley stream with me yesterday, who is also a big organizer on the event. And she has done an amazing job in helping to organize people, to get the artists together, collecting, you know, and organizing ideas for prizes and things like that. She's sort of been my little background everything, and she's kept Lisa and I from fighting. She's been a little bit of a throwback, a wall for me. She's been amazing, thank you. And then we had all of those awesome artists. So we had Deborah Muller, Derya. Oh, I forgot to add Derya on that list of streamers. Why did I miss her? I'm reading through, so I need glasses, I swear. Derya from Colour and Chicks also did 2 huge video tutorials, full length, with some lovely music. And she did a load of images for Mermaid as well. We had Emily, Grazia Salvo, Yana Prosperina, Jennifer Zimmermann, Genovia Art, Catherine, who has been in almost every single stream. Or have you been in them all, Catherine? Oh, thank you, Shelley. Thank you. Yes, and we did get a couple of mix-ups with times for the colorathon, but it is really hard with the time differences to get understanding of dates and times, because, you know, it might be the 4th here but only the 3rd in the US. So yeah, it is really hard to get those times and things organized, but I think we did really well. Lisa, of course, Matt Davidson and Dawn Davidson, they were in Lisa's stream having a chat, and also Matt did loads of images. We had Michelle Keller and Monya. Oh, Nathaniel Wake. He did a couple of images for the event, and he also has just brought out a mermaid colouring book as well, and he's added all of mermaid images and all of the extra ones that he actually did over the last month as well. So if you want to check his Etsy store out, he's also got a new book, which I might show this month sometime on a Monday stream. And we had Nell, of course, Naleke Shoemaker, Rain Art, and Sarah Richer, Cheryl LaFond, and which I think Lisa coloured, yeah? And we had Samantha Jean illustrations. So big thank you to everyone involved. It seems that we've had an influx of people wanting to join into the next one. So Shelley started a list of artists. It's it's going to get huge. But yeah, it was so much fun. I've really, really enjoyed it. So thank you very much to everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And hello to anyone that just popped in and in the middle of my ranting. We had, when we made it official, the event official, so we pretty much organized everything and then made it official. That's when we had artists knocking on the door saying, can I join in? And Shelley's like, no, not this time. But she's got a big list. Yes, exactly, Shelley, thank you. A big shout out to all the mods that also stayed up, got up, and were around for all of those streamers too, because they do a lot of work getting rid of people who are annoying. What do we call them? Trolls. And also just helping with giveaways and things like that. Is what it's called? Moderating. I got it. Moderating all those streams as well. So thank you, mods. Okay. I think I'm done. I said that I was going to be using water and I forgot to grab my water. Alright, I'll grab it in a sec. We'll do some colouring first. I have had so much fun with these mermaids, and also learning on that darker paper how to use almost like negative space, like just switching it around a bit, because you've got already a lot of dark there, so you need to put a lot more light in. So it's slightly different to using white paper, and it's been good because a lot of the streamers used tan-toned or toned paper during the event to show that, so that's kind of cool too. Yeah, Shadow's involved. She's here. Aren't you, Shadow? Night, Bianca. Thank you so much for joining all the streams. You guys are awesome. So, all right, what was my idea for this one? I've got my brains going here. I have a whole heap of coral pictures that I'm going to use for like references. I probably won't look at them, you watch. And what else have I got here? Let me look. I'm just looking at I downloaded like hundreds of pictures of coral and water and mermaids, and just to get some like ideas on the sky and on the top of the water, the water and things like that. So I had a bit of fun with that. So first of all, I think I might start with these streams of light in the background here. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of yellow for this. So this is lemon yellow in the museums. Chat is mad. I know, I can't even keep track of it. It's just gone. Off it goes. Hello, Linda. I see you there. Who else came in? Rain. Oh, Robin. Gotcha. Thanks for yelling out moderating for me. Alright, so I'm just going to start by laying down some bright yellow into these streams of light. And we're going to just add it behind her a little bit there. And the lines that are actually drawn in, I don't want these black lines in there later. So what I'll actually do is at the end, I'll go over that with some white gouache. Don't laugh at me. That was Shadow in the background. You can't even say it. And we'll cover over those black lines so they look like white streams of colour. Now, as I said, I haven't used this before, so I'm not sure how strong the colour's going to be. Alright, you got to give me 2 secs. I need water. I've got my water. I actually brought this crystal vase from the op shop. It cost me $2. And I use that for my water. They're watercolor pencils. So you can use them as a pencil like that, or you can add water to them and activate them. Caran d'Ache also have Super Color as well. Which is also watercolor. They look a little bit like the Pablos actually. find them. So these are super color. And they look exactly like the Pablo pencils. So sometimes when I've got them out, I have to be careful not to mix them together. Hi Michelle, no problems. So they're high quality watercolor pencils, artist grade, I guess we call them, yeah. Pencils that are watercolor. Excuse me, what are you doing? Shadow's going to get involved today. They're very pigmented. They're not quite as pigmented as the Inktense, but they really have a lot of color in a small amount. So I'm just going to grab some of that. It's quite bright. This is my cloth. It's actually a coloured baby nappy. I brought them brand new. It hasn't been used on a baby. I just lightened it up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to let that dry before moving on to the rest of it because I don't want to mix my blue and yellow together. What's the difference? The super color aren't artist grade. Well, I guess they are. But the light fast, what do they call it? Is it this? The FSC? The light fastness of these is a lot higher quality than the super color. The pencils work a lot different and the colors are a lot more, I don't know, neutral than super color, I guess. More earthy kind of tones. I think they're slightly more creamy. I think the super color are a little bit more firmer in their leads. Is it so early to be excited about the next event? No, it's not too early. Oh, I'm glad it goes till the end of May, but I've already done my 5. Too easy. Too easy. For the some of the background water, I'm going to be adding some beryl green, just very lightly along the bottom and also over her a little bit here. Down in this area down the bottom here. And I'm going to use some of this green, actually. I think I'll use for some of the coral too, so I don't want it to blend too much in there. So maybe I'll put it up here when that's dry. So that was beryl green. Just popping a little bit on the skin. I'm not going to make this one as dark, as I said, as the other ones have been. It's on white paper to start with, so... Jen's done an amazing job at doing some of the shading in that already, which is cool. Because you can kind of already see where you're supposed to be placing the darker colours. Do you think we should have an actual Facebook group that is specifically for those events? Like Epic Events, call it that, but for the public. Is that what you mean? I think that's a good idea. Oh, it's stormy, stormy. Alright, so for the skin, we have some really pretty colours for the skin. I'm going to use a tiny little bit of violet pink. Violet pink. That even sounds pretty. I can hear shadow purring next to my head here. It's like if something distracts her, you hear her just go I really don't want to mix the green and that violet colour together if I can help it, but some of it's overlapping. And I'm only going to use light pressure for now. And I've got a little bit of light flesh 10%. Which I'm actually going to sharpen because I'm close to the lead and I don't want to scratch my paper. Close to the wood and I don't want to scratch my paper. Hi Leslie. You missed it. I showed my lovely nail image that I finished. Which you had me laughing at last night. Go away, peoples. Show again. Hi, Kiwi. Okay, here we go. I got both of them here. Yeah, it kind of feels like we have got people missing stuff. But, you know, no, Shadow. There's only so much that we can do, I guess, on that side of it. We've got the schedule and stuff anyway. Stop getting into things, please. You're being a naughty girl today. They're a couple. Yeah, that's right. He was waiting for her. That's right. Shelley, that's a good story. I like that. Alright, I'm going to see what that looks like together. This could be scary. It's going to be too light now I've done that. No! I think we had enough of that. He already had a big tail, that was enough. I think though the idea is to have exposure for those channels that stream, so that's why we do them on YouTube. Not enough colour there for some of those areas. So I'll have to come back in and add more. That is okay. What is that? Oh, it's Nani. What's the matter, Nani? Where's Alicia? Mummy's working. That's so cute. She was just banging at the door. Mummy, what are you doing? I'm trying as much as I can not to mix the colours together here. But I noticed there's not enough colour down in here, so we're going to come back in and add more there. The violet colour kind of disappeared once it was wet. Hi, Shara. That's right. That's right, Cindy. You guys are rude. Really rude. Oh, Shelley, no, don't. That's not what it's about, though. I don't know where people feel threatened by other groups, though. Like, I don't know. If people want to be in the group because they want to be in the group. It's not your responsibility who joins what group, or that's my thoughts anyway. We had Nani here, not yesterday, the day before. One of my first, I think it was the first stream I did. Had her paws up on the desk. Her paws are nearly as big as my hands now, you know. It's freaky scary. She's just got so big. I mean, I don't take it personally. If someone doesn't want to be in the group, that's fine. That's you know, that's fine. I think it should be the same for everybody, you know. Yeah, half horse, alright. She's a American staff, but her mum was a cross American staff with a bull Arab, so Nanny got the tallness and largeness from her mum. So she's going to be taller than her daddy, I think. And I would hope that people don't hold it against me if I don't join their groups or leave the group. It just gets too much, and that's okay. Alright, I'm just going to wet that little bit of green there too, because that can dry before we add our blue in. Just transferring some of this colour around. It's nice and bright, isn't it? See, I hardly even touched that green down and it's really bright. Just going to add a little bit in here. Some groups are, Robin, some are competitive. Yeah, probably not a lot, Shelley, you're right. And it wasn't until I started posting pictures in my group that people started posting as well. So it has been, it is, I think you're right. Other than the actual artist groups. I've got a palette which has still got Inktense on it from the other day when we did Inktense. Let me just clean it off a little bit so I don't mix that together too much. It's very stained, but you know what? Doesn't take away the effectiveness of the palette, okay? Doesn't matter if it's stained. But I'm going to clean the excess ink off from the Inktense still. So that's my palette. It's scratchy on one side and it's extremely smooth on the other. Scratchy, smooth. The smooth side is perfect for gelatos, for Caran d'Ache Neo colors. That's Neo color 2 because they're water based. It's fantastic for things like Tombow markers and Caran markers and Ecoline brush pens and Arteza brush pens and anything water based that's in a pen. The other side's great for pencil because it grabs the pigment, roughs it up a little bit. So let's add some of that violet pink. You can see it's grabbing and gripping, whereas if I did it on the other side, there's nothing. So this is the Caran d'Ache. It's a little palette. It's just called I don't know what it's called. I just brought it off the shelf. Palette. I've just got that violet pink and I'm just going to add some water just like you would if you were using watercolor. And I'm going to come back in with it. It's probably a little bit too strong now. Just weaken that a little bit. Weakening it, adding more water, lightening it. You know what? I think it's still too light. I think we're going to have to move to a darker color. So I think I'm going to choose burnt sienna 50%. And give that a go. Yeah, that's slightly darker. I like that better. This is actual watercolor, so you can reactivate ink. It's not like Inktense where you've got to work a little bit quicker to blend off the edges. Which is good. It means that I can come back and neaten things up later. I think a lot of them were doing their own, and that's okay. Because there were artists that weren't involved and that still did mermaids and things. Because that's the thing, we haven't got every single artist involved. It's going to get that way though, isn't it? No shadow. Getting everybody to work together in the community. Yeah, it's like peace on earth. I'm not sure it can be done, lovey. We can certainly try, but I don't know, there's people out there that just don't want to be part of it, you know? That's okay. I was one of those too at one stage. I was too afraid to get involved with everybody because that's how you get hurt, basically. You open yourself up to big things like that, and you open yourself up for a lot of criticism. Just like digital and traditional conflicts, yeah. And grayscale and line art. Goodness me. I had no idea that was a problem. No idea. Did what? Oh, no, I think we still did it. But yeah, it did a little bit because things happened between people. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it did a little bit, the Hannah Calzone thing. But it still was done. It wasn't not done. Everybody still did their books and stuff and showed their videos. So no, I don't think so. I think that still worked okay, but it was not easy. I'm just using a wet brush to smooth out the lines. You know how I said with Inktense you can't do that because once it's dry, but with this I can actually blend those lines out, which is what I'm doing. Grayscale line art. I don't know, I've done both this weekend. Both look good, just as good. I mean, Shelley, with that group, would you be like, let people from other groups advertise their events that are going on in their groups? Is that what you're meaning to do? Or do you mean just for like Mermaid and things like that? She's still really pale, isn't she? On camera, she's more pale, but let me just find my camera. Yeah, you don't make any money from it, that's for sure. It's definitely a love of the craft, hobby, whatever you would call colouring. Alright, let's go a little bit more green. I'm not going to try to draw on the skin because it's already wet, and if you try to draw on it you'll wreck the paper. It will not work properly. Just add some green. Ran out. Brush gets really dry really quickly sometimes. Now I think that flesh colour was a little bit too yellow, so I'm going to try adding a bit of pink in there now. I've got anthraquinoid. I love saying that, anthraquinoid. Pink. That's right, Shelley. There is no gain in having a larger group. In fact, it's harder to keep track of people in a larger group and to be more personal. Well, that's what I'm finding, that the bigger my group's got, the harder it is to keep in touch with everybody because there's so many posts going in, and I like to be able to comment on everybody's posts. But the fact is that, yeah, the busier it gets, the more you get. And the harder it is to keep track of it. And I don't want people to think that they're not important, you know? think that's looking much better now. Oh, thanks, Kiwi. Yeah, I agree, Shelley. It's so hard. I actually find that I can invite more people on my phone, I think. One of them is easier to invite people, but I agree. It invites all your Facebook friends, but not all my Facebook friends are... like, they might be in my group, but not all of them actually colour or would be interested in going to the event. Some are just there to support me, so... Look, you know, it's hard. You can't... There's no platform or forum that's going to be and do exactly what we all want. So we just, you know, we have to deal with what we have. It's like Patreon. I don't find it an ideal place for people who are learning. It's hard for people to find things and navigate, but it's, at the moment, it's all I can do, so... But this has been fantastic. I think even though it may not have got around, I think that there are people out there. Say hello if you're new and haven't been around before, because I know that I've got a few new subscribers that have come along from the event and that I've watched that have been new to colouring. So I think we have gotten some new people around, Shelley, that haven't been around before. Ah, thanks, Grammy. Oh, there you go. Sherry's new. Oh, okay, Renee. Cool. It's driving me completely nuts. I started a Word document where I've just sort of started putting things into like categories so I can have links, because I tried doing like a post where I tagged everything, but the tags don't work. It just keeps going to the main screen. It's silly. Anyhow, we're going to add some blue into this. I'm going to add some like ultramarine, like ultramarine's got like a bit of purple in it. And I don't know which other blue to use. Maybe some cobalt blue. Middle cobalt blue. Let's go some dark ultramarine first. Now this is still kind of, look how it's my page is actually bending. Can you see that? It's starting to bubble because it's really wet in there, so I want that to dry. Oh, dark ultramarine first. Yeah, that's right. Websites. I need a website. Not Patreon, but you know. It was great. It's been great for starting out, but I think there's so much more I could do, and it's really hard to do on there. I'm going to try, if I can, to squish this in between the rays of light so they don't blend in too much. I'm going to bring it down into the green a little bit too. So just added a little bit of water. I don't want it too strong either to start with. And I'm just coming in through the rays of light. And I'm coming over some of those areas a little bit too, but that's okay because the water would be covering those. And I can add colour to that as well. It's tea time. Gee, that went quick. Did Jen end up coming in? You're right, Nancy. Thank you. Actually, maybe this side, because I might put my paintbrush in it. That happens. Thank you. Knowing me, I'll come up and put my paintbrush in it. If I put it on the right side. I think the people that are in the community now that have been here for a long time have seen big changes throughout time. But yes, it's still very popular. I think even more so now with the pandemic. There's more people out there looking for hobbies and things, but it's a lot harder to get craft supplies because of postage and things now too. I mean, I started colouring to help with stress at work, doing phone sales and inquiries for an insurance company. It was extremely stressful sometimes, and I used to sit and colour while I was talking to people on the phone. It allowed me, I get reflection time and time to sort of listen to the customer too. It stopped me from rushing through things and not really listening to them. And then I had to give work up because I'd hurt my back helping my husband with getting his business started, and colouring was just all I could do. And I think that's the case for a lot of people in our community. Okay, it's looking cool. I think I could go a little bit more green in there. That beryl green again. Prices of supplies have definitely gone up. I've tried to not be competitive. I'm pretty competitive when it comes to games and things. And some people I have been friends with in the community spur on the sense of I'm not good enough and I need more. And I have to distance myself from people like that because it's not the case. I don't need more. I know there's a lot of people out there that have that feeling sometimes. It's almost like, well, I'm not good enough if I don't have that. Is that what you're saying? And that gets me competitive, like, then, you know. So yeah, I've had to distance myself from people that do that to me, that bring that out in me. Yes, Lulu-ish. Oh, Linda, thank you. I don't want to stop people from watching others, no way. I think everybody's got something to give. All streamers have their own thing. You know, like Karen, Zucchini Kitty, she's not a streamer, but she uploads videos, and she has this thing with distress inks that I could never do. And it's amazing. I think that all of us have this talent. Everybody's got different styles. You know? I think I need a little bit of blue in here now. Some people don't like sharing their pages. They just come colour for themselves and join in the activities and events. And that's fine too. I've had people send me, you know, pictures of their images because they don't want to share them. They just want to show me that they've done something, which is fab. Like, you don't have to share with everybody. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Watercolors take so much longer. Do you guys think that too? That it takes a lot more time to build upon it? I've got middle cobalt blue. We would be boring, you're right. I mean, I actually never posted it. I tried to follow Chris Chan video. Oh my gosh. You should see the video. She has absolutely stunning and amazing work with she uses only Prismacolor pencils, basically. And she's got thousands of subscribers because she's got amazing work. But yeah, I tried to follow a tutorial and I struggled big time. I'd be colouring along and then all of a sudden the screen would change and she would have finished half the page. I'm like, wait, well, hang on, wait, what? How does that happen? So then I've got to pause it and go and finish all those bits and then come back and... but they're fabulous videos to watch. Amazing how she brings everything together. I'm very... I would say technical. Like, I like to know what colours and I like to see it all happen. That's me. Absolutely stunning images she does. Leslie, I've done one and I finished it. I did the one with the pomegranates. I think they were pomegranates. Hang on, I'll grab it. I actually can't remember which book it's in. Anyone know? The one with the lantern and the fairies. Having some cup of tea while I was getting my books there. Okay, well, it's not that one. So Hannah Carl's own book. I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe it was Clara Markova. Yeah, that's it. I'm looking at Hannah Carl's own going, maybe not. Here it is. No, maybe not. There we go. It was Clara Markova. Let me go back out again. There you go. So that was following one of Chris Chen's videos. But yeah, I remember colouring something over here, and the next thing you know, all the fairies were done, and I was like, uh-oh, what does she use for the fairies? I'll have to guess. But yeah, fabulous, fabulous. So that was one of Chris Chen's ones. And that was a few years ago I did that one. Thanks, guys. Alright, let's keep going, shall we? Now, I'm thinking, I'm just going to grab Burnt Sienna 50% again. I brought some more brushes. They were supposed to be here last week and they still haven't arrived. I wanted to get some of the low, how do you say it? Low Cornell, the ones without the soft comfort. Some of the other normal brushes, because these ones aren't available anymore. And I reckon it's because the soft comfort cover peels off if it gets wet. They're lovely brushes. I really like Anna Mason's set of brushes too. She has this awesome set of tiny little detailing brushes like this. This is one of the biggest ones. But they're all like small, tiny little detailing brushes. You can get them on Rosemary & Co, the UK. Pretty. They're tiny for like really detailed stuff. Some people are the supporting role, Shelley, is what Diane's saying. Some people just want to be the background. They don't want the front stuff. That used to be me. I never really wanted to go in front of the camera. I think I've said that many times before. Middle Cobalt Blue this one is. I'm going to use that fairly strong. I'm just going to come in and add some of that in here. Up the top there. Cat hair. Oh, there's also glitter on there too from my towel. You can see, like, it's hard to see it here on the camera, but there's like a tiny little bit of glitter just on here. It's come off my towel. Looking good. Let's add some bright color in here. Alright, we've got some oranges. Got cadmium. I like these colors. Like cadmium. I love the vermilion in this, and cornelian. Is that how you say it? It's cornelian. Yeah, I think it's cornelian. Chameleon. Hi, Jennifer. We've been waiting for you to do the giveaway. And this is light cadmium red. Oh, pretty. And also I've got vermilion. And let's add something really bright. Maybe gold cadmium yellow. And do some fish. What color are clownfish? White and orange. I'm going to need one of those tiny brushes. Oh, husbands are good, aren't they? Making us eat, sleep. Things we should do, but we just don't. Things we should do and don't. I'll use a little bit of that cadmium red. And a little bit more of that vermilion. Thanks, Cindy. Nemo. And then they live in anemones. I'm going to add a tiny little bit of that lighter colour to the top of the fishy there. Got vermilion again. Oops, I went out the edge. Oh, good. We just have to be able to see what it is. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's the thing I love about watercolor too. It doesn't have to be perfect. The idea is there. The idea is there, the eyes fill it in. There we go. There's some pretty little clownfish for us. So I did vermilion, cadmium red, and a little bit of that golden yellow. This is a tiny brush. This is a 1, but it comes, these animation ones come in a 1, 3, 0, 00, 000, and 40, I think they are. It's a beautiful set of brushes. Okay, there's some of our bright colour. Now what? I'm going to use that orange on something else too, down here in the front. Let's do it here over the blue. Add vermilion. I've kind of skipped a lot of these details on the other pictures, so I thought I would do them today. So, a giveaway. Jen, are we doing, what? You tell me what we're giving, because I completely forgot. I know we talked about it. but I do not remember what we said. I'm just going over all of the shadowy areas with this first, the vermilion. And then I'm going to use that cornelian. No, Kiwi. Just say so we know that you're from YouTube. We'll know then. Did I miss a third one? Is there 3? I did. Over here on her tail. You are right. Let me do that too. We'll give away 3 individual pages in my Etsy shop. Winner's choice. So one giveaway, they get 3 pages. Oh, are you tired, sweetheart? You need to go sleep then. Sounds good. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to need to update my giveaway rules because we've had a few issues with giveaways at this event. But we'll go through my giveaway rules, and then if there's anything else that you mods know that people have had issues with this weekend, maybe you guys could mention those as well. I think probably the main one is that there is only 1 number per person and that you can't retract it. If you retract it, you get disqualified. Okay? Let's do the rules. I'm still drinking my tea here. So, 1 number only. No, stop distracting me. 1 number per person. No take back. So you can't withdraw your number. If you do, you'll be disqualified. So the first number that you write in is your number. No chatting during number calling until the winning numbers draw, and no numbers before go, 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 or after stop, stop, stop will be counted. And I will be writing those in the chat box. Now, when I say no withdrawals, that means that you can't do double numbers. You can't put in a different number if somebody else has got the same number as you. Whatever you put in is it. Make sure you're on live chat. It's really important that you're not sitting on top chat because you won't be able to see everything as it happens. So click on that little arrow at the top there and make sure it says live chat and then live chat. Any giveaway or promotion is in no way sponsored, endorsed, or administered by or associated with YouTube. Alright? Linda, welcome back just in time. Robin's saying, what about 3 drawings, 1 page each? It's bad enough doing... I don't know, Jennifer, what do you think? Oh, Lulu, so tired. I think we'll just do 1. It's hard enough doing 1. What do you guys think? Should we do 3 different ones, 1 each? I'm going to wait because I know there's a bit of a gap, time lapse here, a bit of a lag. Do the mods want to hate? Mods don't care. We'll do 1 drawing, but we'll draw 3 random numbers, all right? How's that sound? So everybody put in their numbers and I'll draw 3 different numbers. Yep, we'll do that. Stop putting numbers in. It's not time yet. I haven't written go, go, go. Seriously, come on. You can do it. Okay, we're doing 1 draw. So everybody has to put their number in now. And I will draw 3 winners. So there'll be 3 winners of an individual prize each. 1 image from Jen's store of your choice. Okay? Okay. Okay, so 1 draw. So 1 number for everybody. And then I'll pick 3 different numbers. Okay? All right, here we go. One number each, guys. No withdrawing numbers. If you've got the same number as someone else, too bad. If the same number's drawn, though, because we're doing 3 from the same thing, we'll pick the next closest winner. Okay, so you might have the same number as somebody else, but that's okay, because it might be drawn twice. I don't know what numbers are going to come up, so could be anything. All right, I'm going to give you a little bit longer. Oh my gosh, that flew. No talking, please, during afterwards, because we will be drawing 3 numbers, and I don't want to lose anyone's numbers. So obviously if the chat gets too long, we're going to lose some of those numbers that are coming up. So all right. Alrighty. It looks like we've kind of stopped. Couple more seconds. Gosh, this flew, this thing this morning. All right. Oh, just got in there, Ray. I almost pushed the button. All right. No talking. Let's do 3 numbers. Random. The first winner is number 12. I'm going to do them all at once, so let's work out the winners after, okay? That way there's less talking and we can still see chat. Second number is number 70. Third number is number 27. All right, so that's our 3 numbers. Let's see who won. Ow. 12, 70, 27. All right. First winner was Raya. Ray? Yeah. I had Ray at 10. Is it Raya or Ray? I don't even know. And the second one was 69. Yeah, I think that's right. That would be Barb with 69. And the last one, which is number 27, who was closest to that without going over? I had a 26, which was Kimmy. I had a 27, which was Mona. And she was the first one. So Mona, is that right for the second one? For the third one, Mona, with number 27 exactly. Okay, mods in agreement. Yes, 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 yes. Second was Color Holiday Barb, yes. And the third I had as Mona. Fantastic. Perfect. So shall they be emailing you, Jennifer, for that? Would that be best? You all have your choice of image from Jennifer Zimmermann's Modern Colouring Etsy store. Would that be best? I think it might be Jen. The lag was terrible, I know. Okay, I've got a package, hang on. Okay, so what Jen's saying, please send a message to her artist page and let her know. So Linda's popped the link there for you, so you're ready to go. I did get my package. Look what came. You know how I said it was supposed to be here on Friday? Well, it came today. I got these. Same brand, the Low Cornell. I got golden Tolkien, is that how you say it? But there's a size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 in that one, and a size apparently 10, 0, 5, 0, 3, 0, 0, 1 and 3. So a couple of them have overlapped, but they still look slightly different. So the only difference with these and these are the fact that it doesn't have this soft cover look feel. Just going to zoom in a little bit here. Let me change the focus for you. It needs to go the other way. There we go. See this comfort, this is like a velvety feel, but it's actually peeling off. Can you see that? Because when it gets wet, it peels off. So, I mean, they're beautiful brushes and they're really comfortable to use, but that's a bit of a flaw in them. So that's why I brought these, because they're just normal paint brushes. Okay, so everybody knows who they're... No, Linda, it wasn't yours, but I usually get something around 3 o'clock. So let's use them. And I can give you a bit of a review on them while we're at it. Oh, Lulu, go sleep, please. Rest well. And thank you so much. You need to contact me too. Please, please. Can you hear me, Lulu? Message me. Let's play with these brushes, shall we? I'm going to use a really small one for that fish that I was just doing. This is a number 1. And I think I was adding a little bit of red to it. I'd already done the vermilion. Adding a little bit of detail. Oh, they're cool. So far, so good. Not falling apart or anything. A little bit of the orange in there for my whole light. They're soft. Ah, blurry. Gosh. Can you see now? Alright, let's go back to our little piece of coral here. I'm going to add some of that cornelian on top of it. I'm going to leave a couple of areas, just like we do with pencils, a couple of areas for highlights. I don't want to colour over everything. And also, I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm not a professional watercolour artist, so I don't know everything. And there are probably watercolour artists out there going, "What are you doing, girl?" That's okay, too. It's been awesome. Been able to give away heaps of prizes thanks to these amazing artists. The brushes seem okay. They've got really long bristles, so but they're not falling out or going dry or anything like that. They seem to be holding water quite well. I don't like them when they're too soft because they run out of water too quickly. I like them to have a little bit of robustness. That way my water lasts a little bit longer on my brush. I've got more time to move around. So for the lightest colour, I'm going to add in that yellow, the golden yellow. Oh yeah, Shelley, much better. Everybody got something different. It wasn't the same prize over and over. If you haven't already, make sure you grab Michelle Keller's freebie image too. The link for that is in the description. It's tails, mermaid tails, so you can have a practice of different types of mermaid tails. Which was awesome. Just coming in there. I have had a ball. I really have. I think I had the most laugh and laugh for my buck, I call it, with a lovely Heather who actually lives in Victoria countryside here in Australia with us, so that's cool. She makes me laugh every single time. She just got it. And if you're here lurking, Missy, love ya. All right. Yeah, she did. She did. Didn't she do that with her stuff? Did I not see the tail demonstration? Last night was funny. Yes, it was. I'm not saying anything. I don't know what you're talking about. We need some bright pinks and orange, I think. I need to add some pink in here. There isn't really a lot of pinks in the museum set. Do you guys find that? There isn't any, actually. There's only anthracite pink. Purplish red. Anthracite pink. And I'm going to mix that red with those. Yeah, she did one on colouring tails. Grammy. I'm going to mix purplish red with some light cadmium red and see how that comes out. And we'll just see how that comes out, alright? We'll just see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's all good. Let me have a look. I'm trying to find something corally. What would we do? Let's do this funky looking bit of coral here. Tubular coral. I don't know what it's called. Does anyone know the technical term of it? I'll just move this up a bit. It's tubular. A Ninja Turtle now. Last night's stream, that was me being silly because it was the nighttime one. Every colour along we've done, I've done a nighttime one, and it ends up like last night's. because I have no filter, because my brain doesn't work. It dies. My brain dies. Excuse me. It was Leslie. She started it, not me. Kiwi had a little bit to do with it too, I think, but no, it was good. It's nice to relax and just have some fun, that's for sure. Oh, so if you don't have one of these palettes, you don't have to have one. I was just going to say, don't go out and buy one if you don't have one. If you got some sandpaper and a bit of plastic lid, or I don't know, yogurt, something like that, just get some sandpaper and rub some sandpaper over it for a little bit. Really fine sandpaper though, don't make it really chunky. And just scratch the surface of the plastic, and it will do the exact same thing as this palette. I've just gone over all of the darker bits first. Ah, thanks, Donna. Staghorn coral. Thank you, Cindy. I'm not commenting, Robin. Okay, this time I'm going to add light cadmium red and some of that anthracite pink together. Let's add a tiny little bit of that purple in there too. Just grabbing some of that, mixing it in a bit. And I think I need a little bit more water. That looks pretty strong. And you know what? It's probably not pink. It's probably, what, green or something like that, is it? This coral? Cindy. Oh, we've got some good ones today. Wait, let me just add something here just for a minute, just so that, you know, everybody knows this. Okay. Alright, who's leaving? Good night. Melanie. Aww. Rest well. That's the chat, that's not me. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Diane. Let's put a bit of yellow in there too. That's pretty. I'm ignoring you now. I'm not I'm not looking at chat. I know, but she said good night. So I said good night. Good morning. If I say good morning, that's going to sound wrong. That's just going to be wrong. This is like that whole conversation about Rain being the artist. It's just one of those things. Is it night or morning? It's morning here. Actually, it's almost afternoon here. It's almost midday. I love your little logo, Jen. It just sits in there. Tiny little logo down here in the picture. It's very cute. Okay, and then I used some of the cornelian. Oh, Adela, no problems. Oh, did I don't know if I replied to you, but I sent off your details to the artist too. All of the winners that we've had, apart from today, I've contacted the artist, so you should receive them fairly soon, or have already received them, I'm hoping. That's the only number Shelley puts in. Hang on, Barb won that. Barb put that number in. Me putting in my random number 13 into Monya's the other day. Gosh. Just using the same colours here. We don't actually have coral down my end of the world. It's all up in the tropical waters in Queensland and all that. We get normal shellfish and things, but no coral. Get sea sponge and other bits and pieces. Alright, now what? Now what? What colour should this octopussy be? Oh, my tea went cold. I was too slow. I need a drink. No, I have my tea. That means that somebody's getting lunch. Early. Let's give her a bit of a pink tail. I'm running out of my pink mixture. I'll mix them again. With a tiny little bit of, can't see me mixing it, with a tiny little bit of the purple in there as well. I don't know why she should have a pink tail, but she's having a pink tail with some purple. Let's do manganese violet. going to do that on the edges of the pink. And not beryl green this time. Let's go with light malachite green. Pink tail. Cut it out. No. Yeah, no, I can't stand microwave stuff either. B, I'm thinking I saw that combo listed somewhere. Who knows where? I don't know. I don't know what combo we're talking about now. Let's go with our malachite green. I'm going to add a tiny little bit of that blue, cobalt, middle cobalt blue, just in there as well. You guys are bad. Naughty, naughty, very naughty. I told you I was going to try and do a softer looking one this time. I think she needs some pink in her face, but I'm going to grab a bigger brush. That one's a little bit small for what I want. Let's try number 3 with a big wash. You're validated. What? What does that mean? Pink. More water. This is just anthraquinide pink, and I'm just going to put this into her lips. I'm going to add a tiny little bit of that cadmium, middle cadmium red to the darker areas, and it's still wet, so it just went out the edges. Of course it did. Bled out the edge there, just pushing it back in. Trying to leave, it's just like colouring with pencil but with a brush. Trying to leave some highlights. Let's go purple. Purple and blue seahorse. I've already got the middle cobalt blue. I've got periwinkle blue as well. Michelle is there, is she? Michelle, did you do your tail video? People are saying some are saying they didn't see it. Give it, get. It doesn't work, Michelle. Hang on, I'll do it. I'll get your channel. It doesn't work. It's being silly. They've changed, YouTube have changed their setup, and you can't click on the name and go to the channel anymore. It's in the description. Michelle's YouTube channel. And everybody's YouTube channels are in the description. I keep forgetting that's there. So I'm using periwinkle blue at the moment to go in and add in some darker details. He's a cute little seahorse, I tell you. We used to have seahorses. They're not this colour. They're usually brown and reds. Grammy. She's dreaming about being dark enough to go see him though, because he's really dark. Must have, Shelley. That's probably what happened. I'm going to use a little bit of the middle cobalt blue and the periwinkle blue together, and just fill out the rest of him. Thanks, Kenny. Okay, Jenny, you still there? Is this another bit of coral, or is this part of the octopus's legs? It looks like it might be coral, but I just want to make sure, because I don't want to, you know. These brainy corals, what colour are they usually? I feel like I need to add some more bright green. Like actual bright green. What have we got? Springy green. Let's try some springy green. I'm here. Let me point to it. This one, is that part of the octopus? Octopi? Sponge. Okay, cool. I'm going to add some bright green in here. Oh yeah. Fluoro green. Here we come. It looks yellow. That's how bright it is. Need a bigger brush. Alright, let's go up. This looks like the biggest one, 6. That's better. Need a little bit more surface area filled quicker. It's not really green, it's yellow, isn't it? Well, it needs to be green. So we'll add some of the beryl green in with it. No, what was this one? This wasn't beryl green, this was the other one. That was light malachite green. What is the time? I think I'm over time now. I don't know if anyone actually streamers. You guys got me going. Streamers. I don't know if anyone streams after me normally. Beryl green. It's 9:59 p.m. there. Wow. That was good. I liked it. 9:59. It's alright. I've been trying to watch streams on my phone, and I tell you what, it's possessed. It doesn't do anything I tell it to do. It's so random. And my iPad is getting very, very much like that. My iPad takes forever to type things. It's like the keyboard's not interactive anymore. It's crazy. So yeah, I was saying random things on stream too. People are probably thinking, who is this woman? What is she talking about? Don't worry, I don't know either. This mermaid reminds me of, I watched the episode of Charmed where Phoebe turns into a mermaid. That's what this reminds me of, this mermaid. Bright and colourful and cheery, collecting shiny things off the bottom of the sea. The fairy tale mermaids, not, the scary siren-like mermaids. We could give her vibrant, bright red hair and make her the Little Mermaid colours. You could have Alexa or Siri type for you. I could. Bye, Sparkle. Sparkle Linda. Oh, really, Shelley? I didn't notice that. Nah. Doesn't matter. They've still got to do their thing. They still got to do their thing. I think her skin's too pale now. We've done a few layers and it's looking really pale. What are you writing? 522, 523. What's that? Tell me, please. I don't know. Yeah, mostly, but I mean, if I wasn't involved, I probably would have streamed still if I was supposed to, though, If I would have normally streamed, I would have still streamed. Does that make sense? Oh, he's doing an event. What for? Is he bringing out his new pencils? Ah. Shelley. But the Widow Man is Australian, so that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, yep, okay, got it. I'm good. Got it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't give him a nice review. I've been told. Some woman commented on my skin color set video saying that I was too negative and my nails were too long. Well, excuse me. I wasn't negative on purpose. I was telling the truth. I was telling the truth. I was not going to sugarcoat it. I purchased the skin color set. It cost me quite a bit of money. Why wouldn't I give my honest opinion? My nails are too long, by the way. Did you not know? I don't allow all comments. I just delete them. But still, I was like, seriously? My nails are too long. I'm sorry. That's your opinion. Just like, I thought you're too negative and your nails are too long. I thought, wow, who's being negative now? That's a bit hypocritical, isn't it? I mean, if I was going to be using Strathmore paper every single time I coloured I would probably use them a bit more. But they don't work on every paper the same. So Lisa uses the grey tone paper all the time, so I'm assuming, works better for her. Some random person said it on my video, Loretta. I mean, she's entitled to her own opinion, I guess. People just get so personal. Like, is it any of your business how long my nails are? I mean, maybe your hair's too short. Seriously. Abby. I don't only colour grayscale. Some comments are random. I definitely think that, but I'm sure, Emily, you've had some randoms. Come on, tell us. I know Jen has had some randoms. I seriously should screenshot them and just do a video of random comments on my videos. Oh, especially paint by numbers. Some of those are hilarious. We had a random tonight. Oh, did you? I missed it. Man. One lady followed my video just to have something negative about every single one. Oh, I have about 3 of them do that, Emily. I mean, you know what? It's a view. You make money from it. They can do it all they like. How old you were? We had one in Heather's, who just kept saying her name randomly. Like, come on. She goes, if you don't stop saying my name, I'm going to remove you. Anyway, he said it again, so I deleted it. Like, come on. Or she. Whoever it was. I think she's starting to come alive. I feel like I need more. She needs more colour though. She's really washed out. Maybe I'll try apricot. Might be too orange. What else have I got here? I'm just going to water down some terracotta and see how that looks. She needs to be a little bit warmer. She looks cold. I get people like posting their links like, watch this instead. Like, no, I'm not going to post that. Or don't go to that website, go to my website. That worked well. That made it a little bit more warm. I know the word. The dictionary, that's right, Kiwi. They put the dictionary the dictionary definition of what the word Heather meant, and I was like, no, that's it. Block. Poor Heather. Oh dear. I'm just brushing that. It's a little bit of terracotta and it's watered down, but I'm just brushing it over the whole face just to warm her up a little bit. She looked cold. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for staying around, Helen. You've been awesome. Thanks for all your help over the weekend. Sort of like virtual flashes. You get Autobot comments. I haven't put Autobot on mine yet because I've been like the same. I watch people go in and just go something bot, and you're like, what? It's funny. Alright, is anyone hanging around? I'm just going to pop off to have a quick break for 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep going for a little bit. I'm happy to hang on for a bit, but just bear with me. I do not. It's more like a flea. I'm back, sorry. Yeah, gotta have. I can't believe I actually went that long without going. Anyway, I'm back. She's starting to look really pretty. I think she could still have a little bit more warmth in her face though. Gonna go with a little bit more of this pink. It's lovely. Wouldn't it be nice if the world was chocolate? Sorry. I don't know why it popped into my head. But there it is. Chocolate world. She's coming together well. Alright, I'm going to try a little bit of apricot. Ah, that's why I put it on the break. So everyone else would need to go. Aww, Kelly. I will have serious, like, I'm completely drained after this. That's what will happen to me. I'll die. I'll get off stream and curl into a ball for a week. Using up all my energy. I use the Strathmore vellum for everything. The mixed media vellum. I use Nina for most of my just Copic work. I don't mind Express It blending card. I do sometimes find blending a little bit more difficult. I think the other papers aren't completely smooth and they kind of bleed out a little bit, making the edges fuzzier and easy to blend. But I know that Nina's been hard to get for some. I think you can still get Nina in the US though. It's just me in Australia. Hard to get. So Nina Classic Crest Solar White, 80-pound paper, Isolina. Look it up. It's cheap for you guys, not for me. I'm just using apricot. Luna, I used Strathmore Mixed Media vellum surface. Oh, that's much better. I think I needed that. A little bit of warmth in her skin. She's lovely. Now I've got this green glow up here. From this nice dark water. I kind of feel like I need to add more depth to the water here. Beryl green. I brought Nina 67 times $7. Whoa. Nina, yes, $37 for 250 sheets on Amazon. Yes. Classic Crest, Solar White. £80. You can use £110, but a lot of people can't put stuff like that thick under their printers, so I use the £80 and brought the £80 because it's cheaper to post. But both surfaces are good. They're both the same, actually, just one's thicker than the other. What colour hair should she have? Should we do red hair? I don't know. Red hair might be a bit cliche. Bit mermaid cliche. Lavender. Everyone's just like, lavender. Pretties. Leslie, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 good friends. It's time to say goodbye. Lavender. Like lighter than this or this color? There's this, what's this color? Ultramarine violet. Ultramarine violet. Let's have a look at that. Too light. Let me try drawing it. See if that helps. Alright, needs to be strong. Means a little bit of water, not much water. Otherwise the colour doesn't come out. It's hardly even there. I mean, we're going to have to put some shadows in here. I have to be careful how loudly I say that. She's asleep. Ew, her hair comes all the way up here. I just noticed. Very pretty. Don't worry, we'll still put some highlights in it and we'll put some dark patches in it. We'll add a little bit of teal, as someone just called it. She's looking like an old granny at the moment. Belinda, what is Belinda using? I'm using museums. Yay! I'm gonna get a bigger brush. Need a bigger brush. I've got, look at the size difference. This is a number 6. Look, 6. Guess what number this is? Number 6. Look how big that is. Why don't I love you, Cindy? What did you do? You should make it like there's a whole galaxy in her mind. The museums are almost the same price as the Luminance, I think. I think they're very similar priced. I can hear hubby leaving. I don't think he was expecting me to be on this long. Oops. It's okay. He can yell at me later. Look, if it's a price, then go for super color. If you've already got super color, then I wouldn't, just stick with what you got. The only difference is I find that, as I said earlier, these have got more natural sort of colors in them, more earthy tones. I can't wait to see what colors they bring out in Luminance though. It makes you wonder if it's all still going to go according to, you know, times and things with everything that's been going on, if it'll take longer now that now that the pandemic is happening. I need to go back to my smaller brush now. Oh, they do, Cindy? Oh. I'm very thankful for my lovely gift friend who gave me these. I actually borrowed Linda's Neo Color 2s to do my swatch chart with, so I could do some conversions for people. So that's another product I'm still yet to get, all of them. I have a few, but not all of them. Okay, let's add in some darker purples now. So periwinkle blue. Don't know. What? Under 50 watt? Well, we're in Australia here, Cindy, so that I don't think that is that right? It's about double the price here. And what size? Oh, for 24. This is the 76 set. How much is a 76 set in US dollars? Come on, tell me that. Inquiring minds would like to know. the Neo color sets confuse me. Because there used to be a bigger set than the 84 set. And some colors you can still buy as individuals, but aren't in the biggest set anymore. And they've also brought out new colours, which aren't in the set either. Holy moly! That's... Holy moly! $400 Australian dollars, that would be close to. That's crazy. Well, if I ever go, my daughter will get all my colouring supplies, so she'll be a lucky girl. She's actually starting watercolor in uni this week, so she's excited about that. Cindy, where's that? Where are they coming from? Ah! Flicked my brush. Is it looking pretty? I think need to add some pink in here for sure. Maybe so that purple red, purplish red. That's a cool name. Someone just went, what should we call this color? It's kind of purple, but it's more red. We'll just call it purplish red. Great idea. Here we go, some purplish red. I'm so bummed that I'm not going to finish this. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Obviously it won't be under the Colorathon banner, but we can finish Jen's off tomorrow. Maybe. Because I've been on for 2.5 hours now. And I know that my son will go on lunch for school very shortly. Homeschooling is not going well, but at least I can be around for him while he has his lunch here. It's starting to look really cool though. Yeah, we don't have access to Amazon at the moment. Everything I've tried to order off Amazon US has said, we're not shipping to your area right now. It's like, really? But even Amazon US, like, because we're in Australia, we can only get Amazon Global stuff from US. So it comes from Amazon. That's the stuff we're not being able to get. Which is frustrating because I've got some vouchers that I'd like to spend on books. Sammy and Leslie were telling me to get Flora Abundance. So I went to have a look at Flora Abundance on Amazon. Go check it out if you're in Australia. It's funny. Like, yeah, no, I'm not getting Flora Abundance either. She's starting to look really pretty. Alright, let me zoom out a bit. You can see my mess. I still haven't decided. I think I need to add blue to offset the blue in the water. So this will probably be blue. And maybe these things here will be blue and purple. If it's the Amazon Australia wish list, yes, I should. And it would have told you if you bought it from Amazon US, it would have told you that it couldn't ship to here if it couldn't. Oh, glitter, yes. Oh, we can add some of my paints. Because look, I put them all in here. Look. We could add some of these. Look, I made my own sticker thing there. Fine lilac. This would be pretty. Like, there's even one called Medusa. That would look pretty. But look, that's not going to come up in my scan. But we can put it on there. Yeah, that's right, Iceland. It should be okay if that's the case. Our Flora Abundance. It's a book by someone. Linda, oh yes, the border. Very good idea. I like that. It's a book, and I looked it up, and on Amazon Australia, it was $300 for this book. I could not believe it. I was like, well, no, I won't be getting that one. Sorry. It kind of reminded me of Momo Girl. I went on to get Momo Girl from somewhere. It was ridiculously priced. I was like, yeah, no, we'll just wait for that one. Yeah, gold plated, all right. Apparently, it's from the artist that does the Year of the Flower. The Year of the Flower, I think that's what it's called. So yeah. Must be a good book if it's that price. Really, that's just craziness. But they do it because they don't want people, they've got one copy. They don't want people to buy it because they'll have to ship it. So they put these astronomical prices on, thinking that someone might be stupid enough to still order it. I apologize if you have done that. No offense intended there. And then, yeah, and we're finding that they're changing the prices of some as well. They're not even sticking to their pricing. How have I got an extra green here? Goodness me. So yeah, the Amazon sellers are just taking advantage of people. Really. Which is sad. I have some gaps. I think I'm putting things in the wrong spots here. So yeah, there you have it. That's what's happening. Just trying to put them all away. Diet Dr. Pepper. $90. Disney. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go, Catherine. That's why it's so much. The Year of the Flower is only $15 something. Okay, I'll do it. I'll put it up maybe tomorrow. Because I've already got a live organized with patrons. We're finishing off Selena Fennick's image. So yeah, maybe we'll do it Tuesday, tomorrow. Mermaid Madness Revisited. Oh, you do, Floribunda. Yeah, all right. Purplish red would be burgundy. No, it's like bright pink, but with purple tones. It's purplish red. I'll do it darker, a little darker patch here. There you go, you can see it a little bit better there. It's purple, but it's pink. Still, $70 is a lot too. Probably the same time I went today. What time was that for you, Jen? Yeah, I have to leave it dry. Well, a big thank you again to everybody for joining in Mermaid. Thank you for hanging around today. You're all awesome. Loads of fun. Good laugh. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Mermaidians. See you all.